traveling along Salter St. George, you will recognize that there are quite a number of small businesses. One such business is the Chicken Stop, and we're now going to feature them as we continue our series in Boom and Bust. Let's hear about their guiding philosophy as explained by Deborah and Gerard Gill, mother and son, two of the family members at the Chicken Stop.
We've been in business for roughly over 40 years. My mother initially started the business. She saw opportunity to offer small farmers processing service where people needed their chickens killed, and she just started there, and people could bring as little as one chicken, as much as 1,000 to get processed by us. So we have a whole host of small farmers who come and bring their chickens to get processed by us currently.
I was surprised at how many people have chickens and they come and ask to process for me. I'm doing more for people than I'm doing for myself then. They come and they bring them and we tag them. Everybody's name is on there. As the girl said, see there, the tag stick onto the screen there, so nobody gets mixed up.
We've heard stories of how exciting it can be growing up on a farm. Let's hear now from the young family members at Chicken Stop as they tell us about their excitement in the farming business.
Growing up on a farm was always fun. There's always something to do. There was always hard work. It's meant a lot to our family. I have 3 other siblings, and it's helped to support the family. Not only that, what the farm has provided, it has provided jobs for over 30 of our employees. And we have employees that have been here for almost 20 years. So it's not only been a support to us, but it's been a support to our community and the family of employees that we have here at the Chicken Stop.
Children, as they were growing up, they were really interested in helping to take care. I thought they would not have anything to do with it, but they were very interested. Especially boys, they would go out there, and if they had chickens to deliver, they would go over, take the truck, and they were going to do delivery. And my daughter be there to pack chickens, and I never asked them to do that. They joined in with it, right? So I'm happy.
Education is one of the strong pillars as far as the family members of the Chicken Stop are concerned. And they have been able to pursue their individual careers and still have a vested interest in the farming business.
The farm has offered us the opportunity. You know, my oldest brother, he has gone to Harvard Business School. My other brother, Kyle, he was able to go to Aeronautical University, and now he's a large entity in the US for corporate jets. My sister is a medical doctor, and I myself had a career in IT before I chose to come home and assist in the running of the farm with my parents.
There's a growing interest among young people to get involved in agriculture in every facet. There's a young lady, Karen Russell, who has a vested interest in egg production. She'll tell us now her story and the circumstances which led to her being involved in this very important industry.
Going into the poultry industry initially was about adding additional income to my situation. As you can imagine, being a single parent, one income is very difficult in order to give the children an adequate livelihood. However, upon entering the industry, I discovered that it is a need, it is a necessity in order to continue the economy's growth and development. So it became something that I fell in love with.
There are stories to be told, there are opinions to be heard. And again, the issue is also obvious. Karen has her opinion, she has her story, as we look at the importation of wings and the concessions that are associated with this issue.
There is opportunity for growth in the poultry sector, but it cannot happen if we have a direct competition by an entity that was supposed to be designed to assist us or to enable us to be able to develop the agricultural sector in the island. We can't have direct competition in the poultry sector, a sector that has the ability to thrive and to grow. And you have a situation where we're importing the same product from other entities. What we're doing is that we by importing that product from other entities, we would be developing their economy and their market rather than developing our local brand.
One of the burning issues within the poultry sector was the importation of chicken wings. And I'm sure that every farmer has an opinion. But surely at the Chicken Stop, they can let you know how they feel about the concessions and the issues surrounding the importation of chicken wings.
Every year, chicken wings, the importation of chicken wings impacts on sales in the chicken industry. Particularly this year where we had COVID-19, where it resulted in a glut in chicken market. The pause in the imports allowed us the opportunity to get over a serious hurdle, to be able to get off the stock that we had. So it was quite beneficial to the chicken industry, and we are quite thankful for it.
The players in the agricultural industry are very, very concerned about the future. But that concern is not on a negative level. There is positivity. There is optimism. There will be a boom. And Karen believes this strongly.
From what I see, there is opportunity for growth in the sector, but it needs to be properly developed. And it cannot continue as is, where persons are forced and backed into a corner having to sell their meat at less than production costs with the way how it currently is. Because what happens is that with the importation of chicken wings and the current market structure, it forces persons to have to sell their products at cost or sometimes less than cost in order to move the product. You don't want that. So in order for persons to see that there is benefit for them in the sector, we have to develop the sector in such a way that persons can grow. And there is room for growth. I've traveled all across the country and I've seen pens built and in some cases abandoned because people did not see that, this can be something that is done. What I would like to see going forward is that we not want to develop chicken and eggs for the local sector, but that we can be exporting into either other Caribbean countries, Africa, Ghana, whatever export markets that we can find to delve into. That is something I would like to see for the sector.
I am very optimistic about the poultry industry going forward. I think that once we partner with the government, we work together in terms of planning how we introduce stuff like importation of the chicken wings. We plan other things to help support the industry, give some sort of incentives to the chicken industry as well to help us to grow. I think that there is a very positive future for the chicken industry in Barbados.
This message is brought to you by the Barbados Egg and Poultry Producers Association.